Everyone, this is Meena Vijay Painse, and let's see what the third week of November, that is the 15th to the 21st of November 2020, has in store for the sun sign Gemini. For the Gemini, this week is a week where you will have to stick into a lot of things even if you don't want to. So, in a way, this week could be a week of a lot of physical, mental, and emotional restriction, no matter whatever you want to do in your life for this particular week. So let's say you might be planning 4 trips for this particular week, or you may be planning anything for this particular week, but situations will come around in such a way that you will not be able to complete those 4 trips. Something or the other will keep on coming up. Basically, the pace of the weekend, the entire week, will be a little bit slow, or there could be a lot of procedures to be followed. There will be a lot of rules and regulations to be followed, due to which the pace of your entire week will actually go down. Now, there are chances this might irritate you because it could limit you and a lot of your activities for this week. So yes, this week pace-wise is going to be, physically it is going to be slow pace-wise, while mentally there's going to be a lot on your mind. So this friction might make you feel very uncomfortable for this entire week. Moving on to your workspace. So when I spoke about the mood of the entire week, this is going to particularly reflect at your workspace. This is because at your workspace, once you have spent considerable time working on your craft at your workspace for an X amount of years, you kind of become very perfect, and you kind of become very used to the craft. But now what happens is, in such circumstances, if you want to do something within 5 minutes, but you're not able to do it because apparently you have to go according to the procedure and the set patterns and the rules, it will take more time. And this is going to again irritate you a lot. So you might want to do things your way because you've been doing that since quite some time, and you might not feel the need to stick to any rules or regulations that are being applied, especially to you at your workspace. Now, this might lead you to becoming a little bit verbally argumentative or offensive to your colleagues or to your co-workers. So for this particular week, just see to it that no matter how slow it might seem to you, do things in the way, in the order, and in the manner that they are supposed to be done, rather than forcing it to do the way you want them to be done. So be careful about this. Moving on to the space of finances. Finances technically are absolutely fine, but practically what you're going to sense is that there is a growing need for increased income, due to which in the current financial position you are able to take care of the expenses, but then now managing those expenses is kind of going to start becoming a little bit exhausting for you. So you might feel a little bit tired. Sometimes managing the financial expenses is very smooth and easy, but for this particular week, they are going to be a little bit tiring and exhaustive. So yes, you might think about your finances and financial income in that way also. Moving on to the area of relationships. In the area of relationships, the cards ask you to be very, very clear in your head about what exactly it is that you want in a relationship. So there are chances that before this, you might have been in the relationship with the right person, but the relationship would have not worked out because you weren't clear about what you wanted from a relationship. So this week, the cards ask you, if in case you are dating and if you're already in a relationship, to be very clear about your expectations from the relationship and voice them to your partner. This will avoid any kind of misunderstanding within the relationship, and will see to it that both you and your partner, in terms of expectations, are on the same page. It is very important for the smooth functioning within a relationship. Moving on to the area of health. For this particular week, the Geminis should be very careful about their digestion. So what is going to happen is, for this particular week, your stomach is going to be a little bit sensitive, due to which See to it that you don't overeat, because it might lead to an upset tummy, and then you might have a little bit of constipation as well. So anything to do with digestion, see to it that it is immediately taken care of. Here's wishing you a very, very beautiful and a happy week ahead.